Hey guys, welcome to another review. Welcome to my review for Scream 6. This movie is the return of the characters of the fifth installment of the Scream franchise. We have the Carpenter sisters and the twins. They're in New York City and they're being hunted by a new Ghostface killer. We have returnees of Gail Weathers, played again by Courtney Cox, and we got Kirby from Scream 4, played amazingly by Hayden Panettiere. And I stop right off the bat. That was my only thing I was like the most looking forward to is Kirby coming back because she was my favorite character in Screforum. So seeing her back, pretty awesome. So this is we're at Scream 6 now, guys. Like, never thought this would ever happen. I never thought a 4 would happen or a 5, let alone a 6. And you all know how I felt about last year's Scream. Just called Scream, but it's Scream 5. People loved that movie. Thought it was so good. That was a great movie. It was the best Scream movie since the first one. Everyone praised it. I was not on the praise. I didn't care for it. I didn't like any of the new characters. I thought the twist was predictable. I didn't like the new killers. I thought it's commentary on reboots, like requels or what. This is like a requel, but it's commentary on reboots and the toxicity of fans, and they do the Ryan Johnson stuff. That's I think that's I thought that was a little too on the nose, and I didn't think it was that clever and stuff. And most importantly, I didn't think the characters were very interesting. And the Scream movies usually have very good characters, very funny characters, likable characters, characters that you love to root for, especially the legacy characters of Dewey, Gale, and Sidney Prescott. They were taken aback to the new characters, which I get it, new generation. I don't know, I just wish the new characters were interesting. They just weren't to me. I thought the whole twist with the main girl being related to Billy Loomis was so dumb. I thought they tried so hard to be just like the first movie. I felt like that whole movie was just like, hey, remember the first one? Remember the first one? I'm like, be your own movie. We remember the first one. But how every character connects with all the characters from the first movie, it you gotta really suspend your disbelief on that one. I think it's absolute BS, but whatever. They want to connect it. Okay. I didn't even think the gore was that good. I didn't think it was that brutal. I don't know. I thought it looked really cheap looking. I never was a fan of that movie. I watched it a second time when it came out on streaming, and I still didn't care for it. So I wasn't looking forward to this one. Finally got to see this one. What did I think? Is it a great movie? Is it another good installment of the Scream franchise? Or is it an overpraised crap fest like I thought of the fifth one of last year? I will say this. Like, I know a lot of people probably been really looking forward to my opinions because they all know I hated the last year's one. So this one is a better movie than last year's. It's better. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and it tries to have a lot more fun than the previous one. The characters who I all disliked from the previous one are a little more enjoyable in this movie. The kills are more creative. It does things I enjoy more in this one, and it kind of becomes like a goofy slasher film, and just yeah. So I think this one is a better movie than the last one. Did I still enjoy it? Eh, it's okay. I hope you can you guys live with that? You live with it's not bad. It's not a bad movie. I hope that's the best. I hope you guys accept that because I know you guys all strongly disagreed with me last year when I said the Scream 5 was a bad movie. I don't think this is a bad one. I just don't think it's a very good one. I'm going to go into some spoilers at the very ending, so be warned. But what did I like about this one? Like I said, I thought the opening was pretty cool. I liked it. I thought the kills were a lot more creative. This one has definitely the more creative kills and then most of the Scream films. I think Scream 4 actually has probably the most bloody, but there's some cool ones in this one I liked. There was actually genuine tension in some moments. I actually thought Jenna Ortega was pretty good in this movie. Again, I was never a huge fan of the Carpenter sisters in the previous one. I think they're more tolerable in this movie. I enjoyed them more. The twins, I'm still not really on board with them. I don't know. I know a lot of people love them. They're like the new fan favorites. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of them. And they're relatively the same in this film. Kirby's back, and the way they put Kirby in the movie and what she does in the movie is all great. That's great stuff. It's really great stuff. I think she is solid. I think bringing her back was a good decision, and I think her part in the movie is the best. I think Katie Panettiere is just so good as this character, and I really enjoyed her in the film. I really did. And all her scenes in the movie were my favorite scenes. I really, really, really enjoyed her. And Gail, I didn't think Gail was needed in the film. I think she could have just been left out. Really, I really think. Then all the new characters they bring in, some of them are fun, but eh. The only thing I actually didn't mind was the commentary on this. Because all the Scream films have commentary on films and stuff, but this one was more of a commentary on like true crime and how people don't believe in anoles and they have their own suspects, and it's about like, because of the last installment, it's become like this world thing, and people believe some people are killers and stuff because people create their own theories when it comes to true crime. So there's a huge commentary on true crime in this film. I'll admit, some of it was relatively clever, and I'm like, you know what? That's an original idea. That's different. Kind of like that. That was pretty cool. What else did I like? There's some funny moments here and there. And I like the Ghostface in this movie. He's brutal. He's brutal. Yeah. You can tell the killers in this one are a lot more sociopathic than the ones in the previous installment. So that was pretty cool. Okay, what didn't I like? Like I said, there was never a character, with the exception of like Kirby, there's never a character I'm always like rooting for and all that. I'm like, yes, I love that character. Like I said, as much as I enjoy the Carpenter sisters more in this film, I still don't love them. They went from boring to okay. So maybe in the 7th one they'll be better. I also thought the twist of who the killers were, I'm not gonna spoil who they are, I thought it was very fucking obvious. It was obvious in the last one. It's even more obvious in this one. I was like, wow, what a bad twist. Like, really shitty twist. Completely saw that coming a million miles away. That was pretty lame. I also think the ending is really bad. I don't think the ending is very good. I'm just like, really? And I just feel like there's not a lot of stakes in this film. Just saying. You know, the film tries to go bloodier and more entertaining because, well, it's a 6th installment of a slasher franchise, so why not? I don't know. I thought it could have done things a little more ballsier. This movie has no balls. Like, this movie, other than its kind of creative kills, this story is very safe. Just gotta say. And that was disappointing. I'm gonna go into a little more things I didn't like. That's spoilers, so if you don't care about spoilers, wait till the end. Or if you've seen the movie, wait till the end. But all in all, I don't know. I'm just never on board with this new generation Scream movies. I grew up in the 90s. I grew up with the original films. I think they're much better. Even Scream 4, which was a, 2010 movie, I thought that was pretty damn good. This is a step up from the 5th one, but still, I didn't love it. I was entertained through a lot of it. The time flew by. It didn't annoy me. The last one actually genuinely annoyed me, what they did. This one didn't. It just didn't really blow me away or anything. It's just like, okay, that was a Scream movie. Cool. Will I watch it again? Probably not. So, I thought it was just okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Scream 6 gets a 6 out of 10. It's okay. I know a lot of people are loving this one just like they did the last one. I don't hate it, so there's that. Okay, spoilers. You've been warned, guys. I hate that they didn't kill off more characters in this movie. Really hated that. I hated, like, Gale does nothing in this movie. Why didn't they just kill her off? Like, come on. Just kill her off. There's no point to her. Dewey's not there anymore. Kill her off. And they didn't kill the core four, like the twins or the Carpenter sisters. Like, Chad, is that his name? He gets stabbed at the end of the movie like 6 times and somehow survives. I'm like, what? So dumb. It was really stupid. Like, that was so dumb. I'm like, wow, that was pretty dumb. Kirby lives, which is great because it would have been dumb if they just killed her again, so that would have been pretty stupid. I like that she gives the final blow to the killer. That's pretty cool. I liked Kirby was a badass. I wish they would have just, killed one of the Carpenter sisters, or at least one of the twins. Like, kill a main character off. Like, come on, have some fucking balls. Like, when Scream 2 and they killed Randy, that was ballsy. Even last year when they killed Dewey was ballsy. I just hated Dewey's character. What they did to his character is what I hated. I didn't hate that they killed him. I hated what they just did to his character because he was just this drunk asshole loser character. But I wish they had more balls in this movie. There was no real stakes because all the characters who lived in the previous film lived in this one. So all the new characters they brought, they just killed them off and then just nothing changes. And I'm like, that's stupid. It's like, I don't know. Like, come on, you're in the 6th installment. Like, come on now. Give me some more stakes. I thought that was really disappointing. I thought the twist of the cop being the killer was so fucking obvious. Just fucking obvious. And there's no really any cameos. I know they're saying there's special cameos. It's just Billy again. That's it. There's no Stu. There's no Randy. There's no Sidney Prescott. It's just, again, another hallucinated. It's another Billy. Billy shows up again. Skeeter Lich. So, yeah, there's that. So, we saw that in the last one. We'll see it again in this one. Yay. I don't know. I wish they just killed more main characters off. And I just wish the twist was a lot better. And I wish they killed this Gale off or something. Like, I don't know. Like, there was no stakes to this movie. And I'm just like, okay. The end credit, when they kind of make fun of the end credits like in Marvel movies, that was pretty funny. I can admit that, but I don't know. I also wish they just went so different. I really wish what have been cool is if you never found out who Ghostface was. Like, Ghostface gets away with it, and you just never find out who it is until he made the next installment, because there's going to be a 7th one. So that would have been pretty cool. But no, it does what every Scream movie does. They get revealed. They kill the killer at the end. That's what happens. I don't know. Predictable. So, yeah, that was my little spoilers. So I don't have to make a spoiler video. So let me know in the comments below what are your thoughts and opinions on the Scream movie. What is your favorite Scream sequel? Favorite sequel. Comment below, let me know. And as always, fights video, please subscribe to the channel and join the dark side.